Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another real weather forecast. Now, it's been a very dry and hot week as we had near record temperatures across the area yesterday, with temperatures ranging from the mid to even some upper 80s down south. Now, we did have a trailing cold front that moved through the area last night, causing our temperatures to knock right back down into the low 70s. And this is very clear with the GFS model. And right here, there is a very big storm system up here in the northeast, causing lots of snow for areas that haven't seen snow in a while, as in New Jersey, New York City, Pennsylvania, and even some DC area. Now this is what we call a nor'easter setup, and there is a trailing cold front, which is the one that passed through our area yesterday, and that is what is keeping our temperatures nice today, with a nice north to northwest breeze. And as we run into motion, looking down in our area, high pressure will build in and our winds will become more easterly as the high slides toward the east. Now, with those easterly winds, our temperatures will not stay chilly for too long, but tonight is looking like the chilliest night, with temperatures ranging into the got some low 40s, especially up in the Panhandle area, and even some 50s all the way down west of Miami. Now, of course, along the coast down south, as you are very close to the Gulf Stream, you will stay into the 60s overnight, but still chillier than it has been. So expect tonight into Wednesday morning to be the chilliest air of the week. So, the big weather that I'm focused on is for this weekend for the Daytona 500, and unfortunately is looking a little wet for the weekend, but the models have been very sporadic for the timing and placement of the rain. So for the GFS, here is the morning of the 500, and it shows quite rainy weather and even chilly too. As you can see, there's a 540 line, which is the freezing level line, and it's fairly close to the Panhandle. So looks like a chilly, wet day Sunday. Now, with today's run, something has very dramatically changed, as here is 7 o'clock for Sunday of the 500, and right now it shows most of the rainfall exiting the region. But in previous runs, you can see it placed the low and all the rain over Florida at the same time. Now it's a very interesting and dramatic change, but it looks like it bounces back and forth as we have heavy rain for this run, and then sporadic bullseye of rain, and then it goes back over here. Really interesting. Now we still have 5, 6 days left until this really pans out. So of course models will be going back and forth. Now y'all worrying about the euro. Let's see at the euro. Here is the night of Monday, so it still shows rain. Looks like a little heavier bullseye down south, but the previous runs, the loads. Maybe the icon will show the previous runs. So here's Sunday morning. So yeah, looks like a lot of models are now focused on the rain exiting by Sunday night, the 500. But I would not get our hopes up as we still got 5, 6 days out and the model has been back and forth on the rain. But I know for one thing for sure is it will be a little chilly for the 500 and cloudy. Now, one thing that stands out is our rainfall totals for the whole week. And you can see for our area in Florida, especially along the coast, you can see there's some pop-ups of 1/2 to even some 2 inches in there, mostly offshore. That's the Gulf Stream is located. You can see there's little bullseye up here. Now this will change a lot through the coming days as models figure out and pan out where the most of the rainfall and the bulk will be at. Now back to what's going on today. So here it's not really going to be a very cloud or sunny day. It'll be more on the cloudy side as we do have some high clouds streaming in from the Gulf, which will keep our temperature suppressed a little bit. But one thing to note is the temperature gradient difference across the region. You can see 40s to 50s north of the Cape, and then if you go down south, mid to upper 60s. It's quite of a difference. Oh yeah, actually wow, even the mesoscale model, which is like where it shows it's very smaller, fine resolution. You can see that 50s in the Panhandle and 80s down here in Miami. That's quite a difference in temperature. That's due to the fact that this cold front is slow moving, and so is the air that's evecting in toward the region. But what's guaranteed is that it'll be the chilliest night is yet to come tonight. Now, with a cold front that blew through, we do have some strong northerlies, which will cause a small craft exercise caution along the coast, as we do have some rough seas, 3 to 5, occasional 6, and bigger offshore. So if anyone heading out, just be careful. And no precip in sight, as we do have lots of dry air coming in, but there will be some cloud cover, especially way up in the high levels. And tonight it should clear out as high pressure starts to build in the region, causing more dry air to be infected. So I'll keep an eye on for the Daytona 500, but looks like it might be a little wet for the 500. Unfortunately, I've noticed it usually rains during the 500, but last year I think it did not rain at all, which was good for them. But I went during 2021 and it rained and I had to wait because they usually can't have the track wet. What they do is they have like a machine that wicks around the water off the track and blows it off. And I was there until 1 a.m. I remember that. That was a long day. But hopefully the rain clears out by 7 o'clock, like I said. But the 500 usually starts like early afternoon, I think. 2 o'clock maybe. But other than that, that's all I got. And remember to like and subscribe and I'll keep posted on new updates. Thank you.